What's going on? It's your boy Pop DIBIASE sitting here at the Super Bowl with a Lofa Tatupu, but we used to call him Tattoo because he would be tattooing people all day over there with the Trojans and with the Seahawks. Lofa, what brings you to Miami?
I'm here actually promoting my CBD company and talking football, of course, but Zone In CBD is largely what I came here to represent and tell people about, and it's been a good week so far.
All right, educate us a little bit about your CBD startup.
Okay, so my journey into the hemp and cannabis industry started several years ago, and I kept hearing things about CBD. And what CBD is, it's a beneficial compound from the hemp plant that acts on an ECS. It's an endocannabinoid system that naturally occurs in our body and mind with receptors signaling back and forth, just checking in, making sure we're at homeostasis. That's why we call the product Balance, because it balances you out. So, in the 3 years of taking it, I lost 45 pounds. I'm back to my playing weight, back dunking a basketball, and then cognitively, so in terms of memory, focus, and attention span, I've never been sharper.
Man, beautiful stuff. Now, where can somebody go ahead and pick this product up at?
We have our e-commerce site online, so zoneincbd.com is where you can find us. And we did just relaunch in 67 stores in Bartell's Drugs out in Washington. So that was a big win for us, and we appreciate that partnership with them.
And that's great because Washington's just now getting into the recreational marijuana game and everything like that. So it's like you're right there at the start of everything. So how does it feel to be like a pioneer up there for them?
I wouldn't call myself a pioneer. I appreciate you calling me one, but it's if you're going to learn something new. And so when I got in the industry 3 years ago, it was to buy real estate and really start my entrepreneurship in that. And then I didn't know it would launch into a life-changing event for me, of me becoming my best self. When I left the game, I thought, okay, that was the peak of my existence, even in terms of mental aptitude and focus and drive. And I feel better than I did I feel like when I was taking the field in the Coliseum. That's how good I feel right now.
Man. And a lot of these NFL teams need you right now. I think they do. Seriously. They need a smart defensive player like yourself.
I think I'd probably want to test the XFL waters first. Because they're starting, and then maybe make the shift and as kind of a tune-up, try to see if I can hang with those boys. But I know what it takes, and I know it sounds insane. I could go back out there, but the question is, how long would I last? I don't know, but I got what it takes to fix whatever is ailing me after that.
Got you. So that means LA Wildcats, y'all better give them a call because I know you guys want to sell tickets. So you better give them a call.
Seattle Dragons got a team too now, so I can't wait. February 15th, they're kicking off.
Hey, I can't wait either. LA Wildcats are kicking off in Texas on the 22nd, I think. Yeah, 22nd in Houston. All right, so I know this was just killed everybody this week. Sunday, it was so unexpected. What are your thoughts on Kobe Bryant passing?
It's incredibly sad, a tragedy, man. I was on the plane when I heard about it, and it, just ripple effect all the way back to the end of the plane. You heard everybody saying it can't be true, it can't be true. And I was at SC at the time when he was at the height of his first tour of dominance, scoring champ a couple times, and then also three titles, from 2000 to 2004. So I know what he meant to that city, but it's really about what he meant to the world. And it'll be felt for a long time here. And my heart goes out to him and the other family that was on board.
Rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. Rest in peace, Gigi, and rest in peace to everybody else that was on the plane. Now let's get down to business, man. USC, your years at USC, and the direction of the program. Everybody wanted Helton gone. How do you feel about that? But first, let's talk about your USC years first before we get into that.
Okay, well, yeah, there's a lot of winning going on in our years, and in those years, 25-1 as a starter with that squad. I mean, I had first-round picks all over that defensive line, so it made my job really easy, getting those interceptions because the ball was coming out quick. And it helps when you have one of the top-rated offenses with Matt Leinart, Reggie, two Heisman Trophy winners. We just followed a third one in Carson Palmer. He was, when we were redshirting, he was the man. So, and then I got to learn and watch film behind Troy Polamalu, man. I mean, you can't do a lot of the things that, you can't teach what he does, but you can see how he sets people up. And I think, I was able to add some of that to my repertoire in terms of, zone coverage.
Okay. And your thoughts on USC's direction right now? Do you think they're in good hands with Coach Helton?
We'll see. It still remains to be seen. We're putting up points, right? So, just got to get a little more stout on the defensive side. And the thing we preached, and it's only fitting with Ed O. Winning his national title was discipline. That's not going off sides, no penalties. Don't beat yourself. It's hard enough to beat the other team, but when you're fighting yourself, you're not going to win many games. And the standard from which we all know SC as. That's traditionally, if SC is good, man, it's life is good.
Exactly. All right, and let's get into your pro career. Your years in Seattle, you were a 3-time Pro Bowler. How was the experience in Seattle, and how was the experience being a rookie in the Super Bowl, the same game?
Yeah, it was incredible. We were just coming off the heels of 2 straight national titles, so I felt like I had a good grasp on how to handle it. It was an incredible journey going from 2 national titles right to the Super Bowl, and then even following up with a Pro Bowl after that, which was an incredible honor. And that only happens because you have a great team, and we fell a little short, in Detroit, but it was all about the journey and getting there.
Yeah, Ben Roethlisberger didn't score that touchdown either. I'm still mad about it because I'm a betting man, and that messed up a lot of money because this is before Seattle became Legion of Boom, all that stuff. Everybody was just thinking about the team Northwest. I was all over Seattle that season because they had this man out there killing it. So it was an easy call. Shaun Alexander as well. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Yep. So also, man, Samoan descent, the Samoan impact in the NFL now. It started with your father and others as well, too. I know everybody's almost a big tribe and everything like that. Everybody is very aware of each other. How does it feel to see so many of your brothers in the league right now?
It's incredible, and hopefully, I inspired a couple of them. I don't know. I know Junior Seau, man, his poster was on my wall. Rest in peace, Junior. That guy, I got to meet him, be around him a couple times, and he was just incredible person on top of athlete. And, he transcended the game and the way the linebacker position was played. And then the several grades after that you got to watch. But he was the one that was that was my idol, and that's why I wanted to play linebacker.
Got you. And since I'm talking about the Samoan brothers and everything like that, we have Tua. Do you think Tua is still worthy of the first-round pick? Because that's a very, very critical injury that did occur in that game. What do you think? Would an NFL team be very smart to go ahead and get him in the first round?
Yeah, I don't know about the significance of the injury and what kind of consequences are there for continuing to play on it. But I know that. Man, that guy's vision and his ability, to extend the play, that's really where the game's shifting right now. Mahomes, Lamar, Deshaun Watson, it's getting more and more mobile back there. And Russ and all the incredible things he's been able to do in his career. So I think as long as he heals, he'll be fine because, he makes some phenomenal reads, and it'll just be exciting to see him play.
Man. All right. Now, I'm getting a little confused because you graduated from high school in Massachusetts, but you were born in San Diego, so I know you're a California boy. So name your favorite 4 teams from the NBA, NHL, MLB, and the NFL.
Oh, I'm a Boston boy because, I was born during the strike year, 82. That's why I was born in San Diego where my mom's family was. And then when that lifted, we came back over, and my dad had another 9 years with the Patriots. He played 13 in total over there. And when I wasn't in it, when me or the Hawks weren't in it, it was rooting for, Tom Brady and the Patriots. And I know it's going to make the Seattle faithful cringe right now. But then I also love the Chargers because of Junior. I always rooted for Thurman Thomas, though. That was my favorite running back. I thought I was going to be a running back when I was young, and then I realized I had no moves, and, hands were okay. They were good for a linebacker, not for a running back. But then love my Celtics, love my Bruins, and that's, those are my teams, on the East Coast, man.
All right, and just one quick question. How was it like going to the University of Maine and then going to USC?
It was a bit of a, transition, if you will. As far as, atmosphere, you go from the woods to, palm trees. So that was a nice transition. But I always enjoyed playing in the cold since I grew up in Massachusetts. So I did miss that. I loved my time at Maine, but I didn't think the NFL was promised to me unless I went and showed I could play on the big level, big screen, big stage. So I took that chance, and because, if anything, the combine, that hurt me in the draft. I probably dropped a couple slots, running a 4.8 40. So mine was always a mental game, and that's where I flourished, in terms of processing the information and relaying it to my teammates.
Only thing that matters is what's on the film. That's it, and that's all. Okay.
This guy anyway.
Yeah, that's what Mike Holmgren was thinking when he drafted him, because this guy, man, it didn't matter what round you got him. He was going to be productive regardless. But it's a beauty. Lofa, my man, USC, Cali boys, man, Boston boy too. I'm a Laker fan, but it's all good. It's all good because it's all respect.
But everybody's a Kobe fan.
Right.
So, yeah.
So it's all respect. Lakers, Celtics. Hopefully we can get the finals. I'll see him at the game in Boston.
Oh, that'd be dope.
And this is your boy Pop DiBiase signing out with my main man Lofa Tatupu. And we go on Fanatics View.
All right.
What's up, sports fans? Bryant Page here with Fanatics View. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. If you enjoyed watching and you want to see more content, subscribe down below.